Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. Now this video is, dude, crazy. Like, if you guys don't really know and follow all this, like, Twitch drama, kind of like more of the, like, e-celeb, YouTuber, whatever type drama, I totally don't blame you. But this one's one of the craziest stories that's kind of come out of 2023 so far. Now, I'm saying crazy, but it's not a good situation at all. And in fact, if anything, I'm probably gonna be, like, almost somewhat, I don't want to say like making it seem a lot lighter than it really is, but more so just because I have literally no idea still to this day what I can, what I cannot go and say when it comes to, well, YouTube. You more so want to spread the news rather than have it like be like, censored and basically not have like a yellow check mark and doesn't actually get promoted and stuff like that. I don't really care about too much about monetization too as well. If there's any ads in this one, it's just automatically done through YouTube. But there's been a crazy story going over here for Kai, who Kai has been one of the biggest content creators in all of Twitch, all on YouTube, and has been one of the highest subscribed content creators in the entire, well, Twitch ecosystem for the past few months. Some of his streams hitting over like 100,000 views, getting a bunch of celebrities all involved, and he like overall does seem like a really good dude. But these past like 24 hours have been a whirlwind of just awful things. Now, a lot of these things are alleged as of right now, not to go and like kind of say anything bad about the victim at all, just more so we just have to wait for more information to fully come out. But bro, this guy's getting canceled. There's some crazy stuff that has to be kind of sorted through. He just finally addressed everyone like 30 minutes ago or so. And this is kind of like this weird, like, I don't want to say like drama, because it's kind of more of a legal case. And this is why it's sometimes scary to go and ever kind of interact with these folks, because some of these people are like younger content creators, and they just maybe just don't necessarily understand like the pull or what can happen or like what can be tied to their name that can be really bad at the worst case situation. So if you guys want to know the rundown with all this one, basically Kai is a, like I said, he's a pretty popular dude out here, and this is kind of him addressing up all these, everything going on. And essentially a woman, these are going to be way lighter terms than what actually happened. So kind of put your, I don't want to say your tinfoil hat on, but more so just assume this is like a lot worse. I'm gonna say it wordingly wise, a little bit more chill, but basically for this one, there is a woman like that went to his house for a party. So literally at Kai's house himself. And then one of his buddies did probably one of the most unspeakable things you could do to a woman. You could probably fill in the blanks for that. And essentially now from that one, now have police involved. There's like basically kids, hospitals, and everything else too. So sorry for kind of like just skeeting around it. Like I said, I just don't really know what you can and can't say on YouTube. And obviously when it comes to a big content creator, or like say it's like a Logan Paul, like PewDiePie, or whatever it might be for their own home, if these types of situations happen, obviously, if you're related to the person, or you know the person, or you invited the person, or it's at your own premises, there is a lot of subject of involvement with it. And that's why this has been going and blowing up everywhere. I think the last time I looked at the actual, like, initial accusation tweet, it was at something like 7 million, like, views, let alone all the other commentary and people making comments on it, or people talking about it on Twitch, or even YouTube videos like this. And wow. Like, this is, I think, like, the first big drama, I would say, of 2023 right now, where this is not good. Like, obviously, I just want to say Kai himself, like, did not do anything inappropriate besides the, like, what I just mentioned before, like the, knowing the person, etc. So the big issue is when the woman who was involved in all these horrific things went out and reached out to Kai himself, apparently too, this is kind of what we've kind of seen from all these mentions or whatever, that he knew the guy. Like, he knew the guy, he was buddies with the guy, he traveled with the guy, etc., which I'll show in a clip in a second, and then he was trying to kind of be like, oh, I don't really know who he is and stuff like that. Thankfully, I think a lot of that drama, which has still been kind of blown up a lot, like people see that clip, it's been blown up, I think it's only been addressed like an hour ago or so, and a lot of people on the internet are like, bro, first of all, how do you try to hide up a homie? You're worth millions of dollars. You're only 20 years old, and you have like this huge career in front of you being like a content creator. And I've actually made a video on Kai before because he was the most subscribed black content creator, and I think that's awesome to see and see more good representation out there. Because Twitch is a lot of generic white dudes like me, and that's not cool. Like you want some women, you want some Asian dudes, you want some black guys over here who have some dope content and kind of like taking the reins and like being entertaining. I think it's cool to have this representation, but it's not cool with all this crazy stuff outside of this. It's not good. Like, it's not good. Like I said, Kai himself did not do it, but one of his buddies did, and there's kind of weird cover-ups now. So this has been mostly been addressed, and I kind of want to highlight this clip because it kind of goes in that next segue of what's been kind of ongoing as of now, which is, well, him talking about this, I think it was like an hour ago or so on stream.
Go ahead and say something. The person that's associated with me, I knew this guy. I'm not defending him once again. I knew this guy for a very long time. We went on multiple trips. You feel what I'm saying? Never was this. He's not that type of person. I'm not saying shit didn't happen. I'm not saying none of that. I'm not defending nobody because, bro, the way she was crying to me on that phone, bro, I'm here to help. I'm here to help. I know how he looked. Scars on the face. Dreads. You feel me? That's for the law. If that's for the law to handle, though. That's none of y'all business at all. None of y'all business at all. Go ahead.
So you kind of see the end of his response was talking about this stuff where like you have all this crazy stuff that happened in your house. And like I keep saying crazy, it's like bad, this is bad stuff. And then like he's like, I know this guy, I went on trips with this guy. This is like right after the girl was like, bro, like who is this? Like what's going on with this situation? What's happening over here? And now at this point, it is just like full-blown legal, full-blown, the cops are involved, hospitals are involved, and at this point, the entire internet is involved too as well, which is just crazy because it's all related towards Kai, who at this point is one of the top like 5 for sure biggest content creators on Twitch as of this second. And it's just nuts. Like this has been one of the craziest, weirdest situations involved in 2023 so far. Like we've had some bad stuff. If you guys remember like the Miskiff, all those like allegations and stuff like that, there's been some crazy stuff the past like 6 months. You have train wrecks making hundreds of millions of dollars on gambling. There's drama. There's everything on the Twitch side. Apparently Twitch should just be renamed to like Twitch Drama TV at this point. But like, dude, this is nuts. Like this is bad. Like the internet is out for Kai. Like there's people up on Twitter, there's people up on Facebook, there's people literally everywhere kind of going and call him out. Like some people are saying it's rightfully so, some people are saying like it's not really his fault. He was just kind of there in the situation. Now it's not my place to say. I'm just kind of giving you guys the news and what's going on because this is like almost mind-blowing. It's kind of like almost like a weird third degree separation because you guys know I'm a Twitch streamer, so I see this news or I look on livestream fails and I see all this drama going out, and it's just weird because these people are like at the top. And I can already go and guarantee you this for me. This is just me talking about like just myself. If I was at the top, I would not be letting one of my homies be doing this first and foremost. Like I'm not saying he did, or I'm not saying he allowed it. I'm not saying he's involved or anything like that. But I would never even come close to this. I would never even put myself in a situation. Like you want to get that bag. Like you're on your peak popularity. And this is kind of where it goes to show that you got to be careful on who you like surround yourself with. You have to be careful on like what people are doing, even if you know about it, how you kind of respond to it. You know, like I don't have to give the guy a lecture. I'm sure he's fine and smart, has a good circle. I think he always talks with his mom too and calls his mom. He seems like a good, well-rounded dude at the end of the day, besides all this crazy stuff. But the fact that he even also mentioned too and addressed the stuff, he said he was going to talk to the girl. She was crying. She's trying to get more details and all of that. It kind of seems like he's on board with her. And it kind of seems like he's ready like to help out and be on top of it, which I think is good. Take the accountability on it, and like you get that homie out, you cut that homie out of your life. If you got involved like the law enforcement to make sure this girl's okay, I think that's the way to do it. But as well, this is just crazy to see how widespread this has gotten. It's been viral on Twitter all day. There's like 50 clips right now. There's XQC kind of calling himself out on stream and calling out Kai and being like, bro, what's going on? Like, why are you defending yourself? Why are you associating yourself with all these people? And XQC and these guys, like those big content creators, if you guys don't know them, like these are the people with like 100,000 viewers where it's just like, just the drama flood of everything all tied together being discussed on this. It's crazy to see. And this is just a heartbreaking situation because if this is all true, bro, like that's bad. Like it's really, really bad. No one wants to be a part of that. No one wants to see that, like, et cetera, et cetera. Like, so, bro, I'm just keeping you guys up to date. This has been a crazy cancel, kind of give you guys the details on this Kai guy because he seemed good. Like I was proud of him. I was cool with this. So I'm gonna really want to see how he's gonna respond to this and how they could hopefully help out this girl. And I'm just fingers crossed, like, man, I don't know like what to even say. That's just bad. If this all happened, that's horrible. It's horrible, horrible, horrible to even know about this one. So I don't know. It's kind of a weird video to go talk about, but this is like, I don't even know what to even say. I think it's weird for me to make a video in the first place on this one. Because for me, what I'm kind of used to is like, you see this type of stuff. Like I'm looking over here and I'm seeing a thread where it's like, here's Pokelos calling out Keemstar, saying Asmongold's just like Keemstar nowadays, and like talking about Andrew Tate. Like this is the type of drama I'm used to on Twitch. You get the little petty people talking, calling out people, all that type of stuff. And you're sitting there, like you browse through livestream fails and you see all the clips with it, and you're like, oh, okay, that makes sense. But like as you go through all this other stuff, like this is going crazy. Like I said, we even have articles where like XQC is claiming that Kai just doesn't care. We're having other people like basically saying like people should get arrested. We're having other people going and like harassing the girl. This is like actual proper genuine crazy like shit going on the Twitch side, and it's just, this is the start of 2023, man. So I don't even know what to even say because this video is just kind of me just talking about the situation. Bro, that's bad. My heart goes out for the girl if that's actually what happened. I hope the Kai guy can either help out too as well, because he seems like a good dude. I hope he kind of goes and like helps out that girl the best way he can, and hopefully he kind of like make sure his inner circle in the future is gonna be more like close knit and filled with good people, because this could like end someone's career, and the career is not the important part here, obviously, but just in the perspective of someone like Kai and like an internet influencer, like you got to worry about that stuff, because this stuff can't be happening underneath your roof or at your own parties or whatever it might be. So my heart goes out to the victim. My heart does not go out to the dude who did this, and I really hope this whole situation, it's hard to find a resolution. It's almost impossible to find a resolution for something like this at the end of the day. But I hope that Twitch kind of sticks with this, where we have Asmongold, again, getting yelled at for Andrew Tate hot takes than like people having to be going to literal hospitals. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't even know what this whole topic of this video is. It's kind of a weird video at the end of the day. I kind of like to keep my channel a bit more like lighthearted, but this is like probably one of the biggest full-blown situations going on over here at Twitch in general. So, and also this video did go hit over the 10-minute mark. Just so you guys know, I'm not putting any ads in this one. If there's any ads on this video, it's just purely from like just YouTube throwing stuff on it as well. I don't even know if the video will even be demonetized. It actually might even be like that. So if I even see any ads, it may not even go to me in the first place. But I don't know. I guess give me your thoughts and comments down below because, bro, like, bro.